Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I want to make another top 5 video for Red Dead, and for today's top 5, I want to do a video on top 5 reasons that Red Dead Online is not dead. And I see so many of these stupid and ignorant comments constantly of people just posting on my Red Dead videos or on my Red Dead streams that Red Dead Online is dead. So this is basically refuting those claims and proving that this game is not dead. And if you guys enjoy this video and you enjoy Red Dead Online, drop a like on this video. If we could get this video up to 2,000 likes to show people that Red Dead Online is not dead and there's plenty of people that enjoy this game, I would really appreciate that. So let's start off with number 5. So starting off with number 5 is Red Dead Online encourages both co-op and solo play. Now the posses are a big thing in this game, and I hear people constantly, complaining about this, saying, oh, well, if I play Red Dead Online, I have to play in a posse and I don't have friends and all this other stuff. You don't need friends to play this game. I don't know where people keep getting this idea from. I oftentimes log in and I'll just play for hours by myself. You don't necessarily need friends. Having friends in this game makes it easier. It makes it more helpful and also makes it more fun playing with people. Being in a posse together, you guys can run around, you can do different missions together, stranger missions, bounty missions, you can sell trader wagons, you can sell moonshine wagons, you can also, find collectibles. There's just so many different things that you can do in the world together as a posse, but you can still do all of that solo. Like in this case here, you guys can see I'm selling 100 goods by myself. So I'm selling this solo. I'm taking this all the way across the map and selling it solo. And a lot of times the people that are spamming Red Dead Online is dead, a lot of times these people are hardcore GT Online players, but Red Dead Online does this much better than GT Online, where you have two businesses in Red Dead Online, the moonshine business and the trader business. And both of these businesses involve only one delivery vehicle, which makes it really easy to sell it solo. And the routes are actually kind of reasonable, unlike in GT Online, when you have multiple delivery vehicles, sometimes even 3, and you gotta make 5 drops of each one, and it just becomes ridiculous. So the point that I'm making is that this game encourages both co-op and solo play. You want to play with friends? You can do that. You can do all the activities in the game with friends, and if you don't have friends and you want to play by yourself, you can. So the game isn't necessarily forcing you to play with people. You can do it either co-op or solo if you want. Next at number 4, we have backwards compatibility and possible re-release on next-gen consoles. Now, the re-release, we don't know whether that's going to happen, but we do know for a fact that Red Dead Redemption 2, and specifically Red Dead Online, is going to be backwards compatible on the next-gen consoles. This is the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. Now, when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 come out, usually when a new console comes out, there's not too many games out there, and there's specifically not too many good games coming out right away, and people look to be playing older games on their new consoles. And with backwards compatibility now being a thing, with the PS4 and the Xbox One, people are going to be able to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on their PlayStation 5s and their Xbox Series X. And I understand not everyone is going to get a next-gen console right away. I fully get that. But with more people getting next-gen consoles, they're going to be looking to other games that they can possibly play. And a lot of people are going to want to see what Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like on the PS5, what it looks like on the Xbox Series X. And on top of that, this game could potentially get another release, like a specific PS5 version and a specific Xbox Series X version. But if that's going to be a thing, don't expect that anytime soon, maybe a full year from now. But if they re-release this game, I just really hope that the re-release is maybe completely new graphics, a complete upgrade that takes full advantage of the power of the PS5 and takes full advantage of the Xbox Series X, because if all it is just a HD re-release, a lot of people are going to be pissed off. Moving on to number 3, we have Take-Two Interactive's earning calls. Now, Take-Two Interactive, this is the publisher for Red Dead Redemption 2, and this source is from the Motley Fool, which I'll link this article down below. So Take-Two, the publisher, they released their earnings call, and they shared some details which actually would probably surprise the people that keep spamming that Red Dead Online is dead. So it says right here, Red Dead Redemption 2 also outperformed, and to date has sold in over 34 million units worldwide. Net bookings from Red Dead Redemption 2 grew an outstanding 124%, including 106% growth in full game sales. So Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold a lot. It's done really well. And I know what some people are going to tell me, but Professional, sales for Red Dead Redemption 2 don't necessarily mean that Red Dead Online is getting better because people buy it for the single player. Yes, I fully understand that a lot of people buy it for the single player, but with more people buying Red Dead Redemption 2, there's also likely more people being on Red Dead Online, which brings me to my next point. point down below in this article. Engagement with and recurrent consumer spending on Reddit Online continues to increase, with net bookings from the title surpassing expectations, growing 96%. This is just for Reddit Online. So net bookings have grown 96%. Furthermore, the title grew 28% in audience, and growth in new players was 47%. So notice it didn't go negative at all. Instead, it's been growing at a great rate. So if Take-Two Interactive did not see Red Dead Online being as profitable, they would just pull the plug on it. I'm not saying they would shut down the servers, but there wouldn't be any more content for the game. They wouldn't let Rockstar waste time developing content for the game if they didn't think that it was profitable. And this brings me to my next point. The game has regular updates. So because of the gold bars in the game, and this is a genius system that Rockstar has developed. And I know we have a love-hate relationship with gold bars. We can earn them in the game, or we can buy them with real money. Gold bars allow us to have free content because people buy the gold bars and they spend it on updates. This allows Rockstar to create free updates. So you have the opportunity to play in the game and get all the stuff in the game for free, or you could purchase it with real money and buy gold bars. Now, I know the game has not had regular updates recently. We had to wait 7 months for the Naturalist DLC, which I agree is just way too long, and a lot of people were upset, and I think Rockstar also saw that people are upset. I think the virus situation has a lot to do with it as well, but we're most likely going to get another update this year. I'm pretty confident in that, and a lot of interviews, Rockstar has talked about expanding roles in the future, bringing a lot of new things to the game, a lot of new action-oriented activities to the game, and also data miners have found there have been properties with the Naturalist DLC. Those properties obviously haven't been released, but they're in the background of the game, so they've been found in the in-game files, and the most expensive one is the Saint Denis Mansion, which is 600 gold. Now, a lot of people have been requesting mansions for a long time. Now, we don't know whether the 600 gold is the actual price. Like I said before, it could be a placement holder, but it's the fact that these properties are in the game, something that people have been requesting for a long time, and they're going to be coming to the game. So you can expect a lot more content to this game. And every single time there's a new update, more players are going to come on the game. And that's what people don't understand. People constantly say, oh, well, there's not a lot of people playing now. The reason people don't play in between updates is because they play everything in the update, they get bored, and they play other games in the meantime. But when a new update comes out, they get right back on the game, and it also attracts new players. So every single time a new update comes out, more and more players come on the game. So as regular updates, and the player base is just increasing, so it's doing pretty well. And the number one reason that Reddit Online isn't dead and isn't dying anytime soon is because it's a unique game with no competition. What I mean by this is, think about it this way. How many other games are there like Reddit Online? I can't really think of anything. There are other games that are set in the Wild West, but how many of those games are open world? How many of those games are as detailed as Red Dead Online? And also, how many of those games even have an online? And I know what some people are going to tell me, but professional, there's some PC games that are set in the Wild West. I don't really count those as competitors because they're nowhere near as successful as Red Dead Redemption, and on top of that, they're just on PC, while Red Dead Online is across all the platforms. So until there's a different competitor that's across all the platforms and does just as well as Red Dead Redemption and starts catching up, then I'll consider it a competitor. But if it has no competitor and people are looking to play a game set in the Wild West or looking to play a game with their friends, they're going to hop on this game. It's an open world game with so many different environments, ranging from deserts to swamps to snowy mountains, to forests, to even big city like Saint Denis. The first Red Dead didn't even have a big city, so they added one with, their own version of New Orleans. So this game has a lot of potential to it. It's a unique game, there's not too many out there like it, and they're constantly adding new things to this game. It's a lot of fun. I love the time period in this game. I love the weapons. I just love it. I have a lot of fun, and I'm very passionate about this game. So why do so many people, to wrap up this video, why do they hate on this game? Why do they call this game dead? A lot of these people that call this game dead have never even played this game, or if they've played this game, they've barely played this game. And with this game releasing more updates, it's going to become more successful. I feel like personally, a lot of these people that hate on Red Dead Redemption, the reason they hate on it is because they hate the time period. They hate that the game has horses, it doesn't have cars. They hate that it's slower paced. They hate that there's no automatic weapons, that it's revolvers, lever action rifles, bolt action rifles. They see, over 120 years past. They're so used to modern and futuristic stuff. They look at a game like this and they hate on it. And also, I think that in their minds, they think that Red Dead Redemption is taking away from GTA content, so they want this game to fail. They want this game to fail because they only want to see content for GTA Online. But, in the last few years, the opposite has actually happened, where it seems like GTA Online has been updated more regularly than Red Dead Redemption Online. So I don't know where these people are coming from with this, but regardless, I like this game. I love this game, and I've been doing content on this game for over 2 years now, and I stuck with it, and my content has grown, and I've attracted a pretty good Red Dead Online audience, and I love this game, and I'm very passionate about it. So this game is not dying anytime soon. And the final thing is, I'm going to put the nail in the coffin on these stupid rumors. When a game is dead, the developer stops making updates for that game, and the majority of players just get rid of that game. They don't have that game anymore. Just because there's lower player counts at times doesn't mean that a game's dead. It just means that people get bored of the game and they wait for new content and they're playing other games in the meantime. How many people go to a store and sell Red Dead Redemption 2 saying, oh, I'm bored with this game, I'm not going to play it? Obviously, there are some, but I don't really hear that many people selling Red Dead Redemption as other games, because Red Dead Redemption is a very unique game, it's a very detailed game, and it's a game that people want to keep in their collection. So, until Rockstar stops the updates on this game, and the majority of people stop playing it, this game is not dead, nor is it dying anytime soon. And if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.